I'll take this as a compromise, Kamui. Anime Divergent says, I think the proper way to say it that y'all are stuck on is ... So this on the video titled Kamui very clearly doesn't understand gene pools update. Not the one where Ood doesn't understand genetics, but the one where Kamui very clearly doesn't understand gene pools update. It's that one, the one that's titled that, Kamui. You know that one? The one that isn't titled Ood doesn't understand genetics? It's the one titled that one, yeah. The one that isn't titled Ood doesn't understand genetics.
Yeah, when he's saying that comment is what I was telling you. It's not compromise, it's what I've been saying.
No. It's absolutely a compromise because I'm right. So what this guy is saying is what I was saying. So I think the proper way to say it that y'all are stuck on is... So this is what you misunderstood.
Exactly what I was saying.
They have
I can explain
the same genes from the same gene pool, but
no,
not the same genetic structure. So yeah, that makes completely different people, even though similar in whatever way. LOL, so you both weren't using terms that could 100% convey what you mean, like with gene pool. Y'all should watch a video on DNA together for a stream. So he's agreeing with me.
No, he's not, because I can explain step by step why he agreed with what I said.
So first of all, so you agree they have the same genes from the same gene pool.
Oodie, stop. Let me go through one by one. They have the same genes. What does that mean? Well, you and I have the same genes. We have the genes for eye color, hair color, and so on. Now, the same gene pool, the same parents in the case of, or really, we're all humans. That's really what it would be.
We're not counting the humans. If we're talking about red crabs, if we're narrowing the conversation down to red crabs, we're not including the blue gene in the gene pool.
That's where it's different genetics, because that's what that means.
We're not counting for Cho-Cho's genes in Himawari's gene pool.
Yeah, I already went past that. Yeah, but the fact that you mentioning it at all means you weren't listening to what I said.
Well, no, and you weren't listening to what I said because we're talking at the same time.
Exactly. You weren't listening to what I said.
And you weren't listening to what I said.
Exactly. It was my turn to go through one by one, as they said like 4 times.
Fine.
So anyway, yeah, no. What he says at the end, that we weren't using terms that could 100% convey what you mean. No, he's saying what I said. I don't think he realizes it, but that this is exactly what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, it's...
Because I'm completely fine with this comment. They don't have the same genetic structure. They have the same genetics.
No, they don't. See, it's the same thing.
Well, that's why they look different.
Genetics and genetic structure. Bro, you don't know what genetic structure is. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
No, but Kamui, because I took genetics class, so I know what I'm talking about, and the whole world is against you, and you're floundering, and you must be tired right now, and you just don't know what genetics are.
They're not against me. We literally up on stream multiple times.
And you just don't know what...
I don't know why this...
And the whole world agrees with me. So, Kamui, the problem with you looking it up is that you're looking up with your own bias. Of course, you're going to find anything on Google that agrees with you. It doesn't matter what your take is.
On stream, try to look it up in a way that doesn't go against you.
I don't feel like it
right now.
And you're going to say, oh, that just proves you're wrong. Because I don't feel like it. I don't need to explain my reasoning. I don't need a reason.
Prove to me that you can do it. Prove to me that it was my search bias. Prove it right now.
Kamui, if I wanted to prove the world was flat, I could do it on Google.
Do it right now.
I could.
You're confident. It's all my bias. Show me.
I don't need to show you.
Concession accepted, then.
That's not a concession. I said I could do it. I can.
Because you made a claim you can't prove.
I didn't say I would. I said I could. So no, I am proving my claim. I could do it.
The fact that you're not doing it means you're conceding.
I don't need to do it.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Then I can dismiss your claim.
You can dismiss my claim that I could do it?
It has there's no validity behind it. It has no weight behind it. It's meaningless flunder words because you're not backing up your claim.
So, Kamui, you think there's a 0% possibility that I could do it. So you're saying I could not do it.
I don't need to say.
Okay, great. I'm dismissing your claim.
I didn't make a claim.
Perfect. You're darn right you didn't.
That's the difference. So, yeah. Concession accepted. Moving on.
I don't think you understood what I was saying with the gene pool thing, though, because we're talking about Himawari. We're not talking about humans in general.
No, you were saying things wrong.
No, if we're... Listen to what I'm freaking talking about. If we're talking only about red crabs,
what you're saying, Oodie,
then we don't include the blue gene.
besides the troll aspect, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'm
when you're
nitpicking your
trolling.
specific
Yeah,
word
because you're
choice.
trolling.
No, no, you are.
No,
Your
you are.
specific word choice, whether it's trolling or not, is wrong.
Yeah, your
And I'm
specific
nitpicking
word
that.
choice is wrong. Because you're floundering, because you're tired, because you don't understand what genetics is, because I took genetic classes.
See, you're just trying to mimic me, but doing so badly.
That's the point. Is that no, I am mimicking you because when you said it, it was bad arguments. That's why I'm including them.
That wasn't me saying I took genetics classes wasn't an argument. It was just a fact.
It's
And that's
suggestive.
why I knew what I was saying and was baffled by your ridiculousness. And I went and looked it up on stream for you to back up what I was saying, and I was right.
Yeah, and grass is green is also a fact. You know why you didn't bring it up? Because it's not relevant. But you know what? You taking genetics classes also isn't relevant to this conversation.
Yes, it is. It's just
No, it isn't.
the
Because it's
relevancy is to
suggesting that you're
say
right. It's
I
not making an
have
argument.
some base knowledge in the
Everyone
subject.
has base knowledge in this subject.
Well, not you, clearly.
So Kamui, I didn't take genetic classes? Okay, since it's so clear, prove it.
If
Since
you
it's
did,
clear.
yeah,
Since
you
it's
sure
clear.
don't remember much
You should
of
be
it.
able to easily prove it since it's clear.
I didn't say you didn't take genetics classes. I said if you did, you clearly don't remember much of it. If you ask for the evidence is the last like 10 streams we've done.
Bro, Kamui, you are so clearly biased, which is why I say, ah ha ha ha, I would need to be one that you recommend, since obviously Kamui and I would be biased when looking stuff up.
What?
Do you not know what the filter bubble effect is? Exactly.
No, I already asked you to look it up to show me.
I don't have to.
The other way around, but you conceded on that.
That's not how that works. Sorry to say it.
Well, you made a claim, didn't want to back it up.
No, my claim is that I could.
Therefore,
I can.
You're not backing it up.
No, I don't need to, because it's a possibility. I can run a mile right now. I don't need to run a mile right now to say I can run a mile right now. It's because I can.
Well, but why should I believe it's a possibility?
I don't care if you believe it. I'm presenting it. It's not to convince you.
Why should anyone believe it is possible?
Again, no one needs to believe it's possible. I can do it. That's all I care about.
Why are you saying it?
I'm saying it because it's relevant to me.
No, but why are you telling anyone else but you about it?
Because you asked me to do it. And I said I can do it. So why are you asking me to do it?
Because you made a claim about me having biased searches.
Okay, and the difference is I didn't ask you if you took genetic classes. You went out of your way to randomly present the irrelevant information.
At no point during any of the streams did you say, oh my god, Kamui, you searched bias. Search it this way instead.
That's cap.
No, it's not.
I didn't word it like that, but that's cap.
You didn't do anything. You just said, in fact, you gave a nonsense nothing response. Where you just said, oh, the world, you said, oh, that's on my side. Like, you just said shit like that.
I did not say that in the streams that you're referring to, so you're changing the goalpost to the stream all of a sudden mid-sentence.
No, I'm pretty sure you did that, but
I did not do that.
I actually remember word for word what you said. I did the Google search thing multiple times, to be fair. So you probably did do that.
You're also trying to poison the well by trying to redirect to the occasion that did happen that isn't related to this to say it's irrelated. When, yeah, it's not related, because that's not the instance that you should be pointing out. That's the wrong instance.
I searched the same Google search multiple times. The Google searches didn't change. They were the same thing.
Well, thankfully, whenever you Google search, that should be easy to find for anyone who wants to go find it.
Yeah, what is DNA?
So we'll let the audience decide.
Alright.
But Kamui, if you look up what is DNA versus if I look up what is DNA, that exact same search result, based on the history of everything we've ever looked up, we will get different results.
Just so you know, I had never searched what is DNA on this laptop ever before that.
Doesn't matter.
This laptop is not used in my college.
It doesn't matter.
After.
It's going to give us search results tailored to us.
Oodie, behind the scenes, we aren't doing anything. We're looking at freaking the Boruto manga chapters, the anime websites, how to editing videos. Like, we're looking up similar enough things that are so irrelevant to genetics in the first place that it is extremely unlikely that we would get some search result that is about a factual basic study of life that is gonna tell me a lie. Tell me all of the websites are going to say apparently lies about what DNA is, but on yours, it's just gonna magically tell the truth. No.
I'm glad that you
Not to
agree that
mention
my
that
side
you're
is the truth and that your
in
side's a
like Google
lie.
search
I'm
history
glad you
influenced
agree.
by college professors
Concession
and high school
accepted.
teachers to tell me lies about what DNA is too.
No, I think you're just
That Google
misremembering.
search history, it really influenced what my college professor wanted to say that day, huh?
Plus, that's anecdotal. So if your college professor isn't lying but was just wrong, like if they were lied to and they're sharing on that information, then you would just assume it's true.
Well, there's apparently a lot of liars like Kurama when it comes to genetics, I guess, and you're the only person in the world who knows the truth. Lucky
Besides the 80% of people that agree with me,
you. 80% of people do not agree with you.
80% of people did agree with me on that poll.
That's not 80% of people. That was like 4 people. It's not even n equals 30. You don't even have the minimum sample size.
It was 80% of people.
Not even 80% of the stream viewers. Most of them didn't vote.
Of all the people that agreed, it was 80% with me. That is the population we have to work with.
I still
N
don't
doesn't
know
need to
how,
be
but
30.
regardless of that, it doesn't mean anything because the sample size was too low. So just random variation has too much of an influence.
I'm fine with that. I don't care if N doesn't equal 30, so it's irrelevant. Even if it's irrelevant, you said no, 80% of people didn't agree with you, and that's just wrong.
No, because that's not 80% of people.
See how easy it is to lie, Kamui?
Yeah, you lied. You said 80%
so the world
of people
is full of liars.
agree with you. That isn't the truth.
And I'm over here being consistent, telling the truth.
80% of 4 viewers
Meanwhile,
voting in a
just
YouTube
as usual,
poll agreed with you.
over here misunderstanding things. No wonder you have the stake.
No, Oodie. You said a vague statement that's not true. 80% of people do not agree with you.
80% of people did agree with me in the confines of the conversation I said. Yes, they did.
No, not 80% of people. 80% of the like 5 viewers who voted on the YouTube live stream poll.
So when I said
That's
people, who was I referencing?
By default, it's just people in general.
That's not specify. True. The specificity is in the context of the conversation.
And the context didn't exist because you didn't establish which people. You just
so
said
Kamui,
out of nowhere,
how come you were the one who brought it up? I didn't bring up the 5 people, you did. How did you know? Since the context wasn't established.
Rewind the stream.
I refuse.
You're the one who brought it up. You started bringing up the YouTube poll, and that's why I said the 5 people. Because you referenced the YouTube poll after the fact. I said, apparently the rest of the world are liars like Kurama, except for you. And then you said 80% of people agree with me. And the context is the rest of the world because I set that context. So no, the context wasn't the YouTube polls. Sorry to say.
Based on the evidence we have to go off of, it seems like it's about 80% of people.
Yeah, the stream that proves me right again.
You mean the stream that proved me right?
You can play copycat with whatever I say, that's fine.
You can play copycat with whatever I say, that's fine.
Just proving my point.
You're like just proving my point.